Love Island USA just dropped one of the most dramatic plot twists of the season, and it's not happening in the villa. It's happening after. Cierra Ortega, once a contender for a steamy summer romance, is finally breaking her silence on the Nic and Olandria situation, and she's not holding back. So, buckle up, because things just got real. If you've been following this season of Love Island USA, then you already know the name, Cierra Ortega. She was one of the standout personalities early on, bold, confident, and ready to find love. But her time in the villa came to a screeching halt 2 weeks ago, when she was removed from the show after past use of a racial slur surfaced. That exit was abrupt. It was controversial, and it left her partner, Nic Vanstenberg, in a very complicated spot. But as they say in reality TV, when one door closes, another one opens. And Nic, he didn't waste any time walking through it. He quickly coupled up with fellow Islander, Olandria Carthan, and the two went on to finish the show as runners-up. But now, for the first time since all of that drama went down, Cierra is speaking out, and what she has to say is loud and clear. On July 20th, Cierra posted a video from a vacation in Greece, Mykonos to be exact. And it wasn't just some chill travel vlog. It was a mic drop moment. She captioned the video, "You look happier," then followed it up with, "Thanks, I booked a flight to Mykonos after surviving the villain edit on reality TV, and I didn't end up with the guy who never actually liked me and wanted my friend the entire time. Ouch, shots fired." She didn't stop there. The video was paired with an audio clip that said, "I didn't even actually get to break up with him, and he's already with the next girl. That's the kind of energy you bring when you're done playing games." Clearly, Cierra's not just moving on, she's moving up on her own terms. But make no mistake, her exit from the show wasn't without pain. Since leaving, Cierra has opened up about the emotional fallout, not just for her, but for her entire family. On July 9th, she posted another video, this time revealing just how intense the backlash had become. "What's been extremely, extremely difficult is the way people are approaching my family," she said. "They have had ICE called on them. My family doesn't feel safe in their own home. I'm receiving death threats. There's no need to fight hate with hate. I don't think that that's justice." That's a sobering reminder of just how far reality TV fallout can reach. Cierra also took accountability, acknowledging that there were consequences to her actions and that those consequences had been delivered, loud and clear. "This is something that deserved punishment," she said, "and the punishment has absolutely been received, for sure. The backlash has obviously been very hard to deal with. But I understand that people are kind of confused on why I would have even said it." Now let's flip the lens for a second and talk about Nic. He stayed in the villa. He moved on. He found something real, or at least real enough, with Olandria. But that decision wasn't as cut and dry as it might have looked on screen. Nic recently gave his side of the story during a podcast appearance. He said the day Cierra left was a completely normal day. 1 minute she was there, the next, gone. According to him, it was explained as some sort of personal reason. So in that moment he had to make a call. Stay, or leave with someone he didn't really know the full story about. Nic admitted he had to have some serious internal conversations. "I told myself if whatever is happening in the outside world is something I don't align with, then that could be perceived as me supporting that," he explained. "So I did give myself the chance to stay in the villa." He also said, now that he's out and has more clarity on the situation, he can better understand how everything aligns, or doesn't, with his values. In other words, Nic is distancing himself. Meanwhile, Olandria hasn't said much publicly, but her silence has spoken volumes. She and Nic looked cozy during the finale, and fans are already speculating whether their post-show romance will go the distance. Time will tell. But for now, One thing is crystal clear. Cierra is rewriting her own story. She's no longer just that girl who got kicked off Love Island. She's a woman who's gone through a public fall from grace, owned her mistakes, and is picking herself back up while the world watches. Whether you believe her, support her, or criticize her, she's not fading into the background. And let's be real, in the world of reality TV, that's the most powerful move you can make. This whole saga is a masterclass in modern reality television. Part romance, part scandal, and all kinds of messy. It's got everything: heartbreak, redemption arcs, public accountability, and those spicy post-show bombshells we can't stop watching. So what happens next? Will Cierra make a full comeback? Will Nic and Olandria last beyond the post-Villa honeymoon phase? And what about the future of Love Island USA? If this season has taught us anything, it's that what happens after the villa is often way more dramatic than what goes down inside it. One thing's for sure, we'll be watching. And if you'll be watching too, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the drama. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Whose side are you on? Are Nic and Olandria the real deal, or was Cierra right all along? Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.